So I think from now on, pretty much every reaction video is going to be done in this bathrobe. It's just that comfy. Once again, thank you WB Games. I love this thing so much. It's so warm and snuggly at the same time. How's it going, everyone? My name is True Underdog, and today we'll be watching the Kombat cast for Shiva and Robocop. And as always, I'm going to do my absolute best to go into extra detail and try to catch anything you missed. So without any further ado, let's get started. Yay, we get to start with Shiva. I'm so happy.
How she uses her forearms in her normal attacks.
Yes.
She has a lot of multi-hit punching moves.
Hit confirms.
That's cool because it reminds me of her MK3 chain combo.
Such a long throw.
Let's see, she has a lot of throws.
That is the fourth throw, okay.
Just brutal.
Nice short hop.
Yeah, she
Good
hits
short
really
hop.
hard.
Okay, we're just starting off with the fatal blow, okay.
So that's sort of how Shiva moves around the playing space and how she just overpowers her.
Show me all the grabs. Every grab.
Take a look at some of her, like her normal moves from.
Okay, coolio. I want to see normals. Let's go.
So starting off, she has this back
attack throw.
Overhead.
An overhead.
has a
Sweet,
crushing
universal
blow.
overhead.
The
Love it.
requirement is to punish a low attack. So you can see here,
Huh.
she's gonna
It low crushes?
counter hit that down 3 and then.
Oh, it's a counter hit, but doesn't actually crush.
Just go.
That's
right
bizarre. That's gonna be tough to land.
This is my favorite string. I just think it looks awesome. It's a very fast mid and overhead, and then she can either end it quick or go through the full thing. Very easy to hit confirm. This is her forward 1, which is like her best long range string.
Fireball.
She doesn't get like a ton of easy hit confirm damage off of it, but the range is great.
One of these
This is
has
her
to
knee,
cancel into
and
her
it's
like
her
anti-air.
fastest mid. It does not have the range of forward 1, but it's really, really quick and safe.
Cool.
Just like
And then she has a couple
UMK3 combo too.
Yeah, which I love to see. I also love that one of her grabs is a
Show me.
tribute to her UMK3, where she would throw and then do a standing high kick.
I love all the little Easter eggs from past games that show up in when characters return. It's pretty awesome. Let's take a look at the default specials for Shiva.
Yay.
So to start off, she has her fireball.
Yes.
I think it's better than it's ever been. It's pretty fast.
Okay, she amplifies, gets a 1, not 2.
Mid, which is great for like fireball exchanges.
Command
This
grab.
is her back forward 4. It is
Such a long
throw
animation.
strike move. Great for ending combos. She can
So long.
do a
Only
ton of damage by
150,
amplifying
barely
it
more
and
than a regular
stack
throw.
damage. And
Love
it armor
that.
breaks, so it's a pretty all-purpose move.
That move is so
Her
much
stomp
slower
is
than it used to be.
You know, it's her trademark move. It's
Can she delay it?
exactly what you want.
Yeah, she does. She delays it a bit.
It's trolly.
Oh my god,
It has a crushing
32%.
blow if she does not miss it 3 times, it amplifies it. It does not have to be
Does
3 in
not
a row.
miss it?
Sorry, you had a question?
No.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have to be hit 3 times in a row. It just can't miss. So
Okay.
you can like do
I like that.
2 in the first round, then have it loaded for the 3rd or whatever.
Ooh, that's a good
She can
one.
also hold block to stay in there a little bit longer to trick you if you try to
Okay.
backdash or forward dash.
Can she do left or
So
right?
it's maybe the most fun
So
thing
you can
about
actually
playing her.
delay the drop, which is awesome.
Yes. Yeah, you'll actually see them look up and she comes down late.
Does it cost any
There might
meter
be
or
a
anything to delay the
I
drop?
like to imagine Shiva just
No,
holding
it's
on to
not.
something up there, like,
It's pretty nice.
and then she drops
We
later.
might see a variation later that will do some things to the stomp too. So we'll get to that here in a little
Yes.
bit. Let's take a look at variation 1.
So variation
I love that
1
outfit
is
so
kinda
much.
stomped based.
I don't like the
first
bun,
she gains this
but-
anti-air grab.
Yes!
And anti-air grab are actually, I believe,
Should do more
all
damage.
of them are
Should do
buffed
like
across
twice
the
as much
board.
damage.
I
Stop
know
the
for a
jumping.
fact Shao Kahn
Oh, it combos! We called it!
Marathon.
We called it.
This one amplifies. and you're
Okay, the
really
amplify
big
makes it
damage.
okay. Does a crushing
And
blow
it's
also?
great for if the opponent
It
is
does.
fine.
We called this.
Stop
I made it as a
out, jump
joke. That was a
out,
joke for a meme,
stop.
and it's true.
So you can see here she gets a
Yep, combos into it, baby.
juicy
Love it.
combo.
Oh, yes. So look for any attack strings that
It
knock
also
the
has a
opponent into
crushing
the air.
blow
You can
if
cancel
do
into
the
that.
regular and then amplify it. So like you hit with the regular, the opponent tries to jump again, you can do the amplify.
Is it low or unblockable?
Then in this variation, she gets her MK3.
I missed that
Tremor
part.
move, which is like a shorter version of the stomp. It's unblockable. It's like a ground pound, basically.
Yeah.
And then
And she can angle it.
in this variation,
She can. She can aim it. Cool.
change the direction that she stomps. If you hold forward or back, she can go in front of the opponent.
That's the
or
outfit that
behind
I'm
you.
going to wear. Not the
it's like
boxer
if you
braids, but I'm going to
predict
wear
they're
that
gonna try
outfit
to-
for sure. It looks awesome.
Right, like you predict they're going to try to forward dash out, you can actually hold back and then go drop down to where they're going to be dashing. Just really obnoxious for the opponent.
I think we had talked also about how her tremor move, you can kind of use that for some trickery too, and get your anti-air grab out as well.
Yes.
Oh,
when
like scare him with
Tremor
it.
and anti-air grab are equipped in the same loadout, she can actually do the anti-air grab as an amplify. So what I mean is like you can do the tremor, amplify it to hold up, and she'll go into the anti-air grab. So if they
No
try to
way.
jump over the second
That's so
tremor,
dirty. So it's not
you'll
even
actually
you
grab
having to
them
do
out of
two
the air
separate moves. You can
combo.
actually
Super
cancel the
fun.
ground
So it's like
stomp into her
full-
anti-air. That's sick.
Yeah, so it's almost like two abilities are. I mean, it is two abilities.
So is it
are linked
unblockable
together
or low?
and
I'm guessing it's
have
unblockable if
added
they're jumping,
benefit
but I'm not
if you
sure.
together.
And it skins kind of like a classic throwback.
It would make
too.
sense if it was a low. I wouldn't
Yeah,
mind
it's
because she
really
already has
cool.
the stomp, which is
I
unblockable.
really like the hair. She has the default mohawk is super cool. Then she has a bunch of different helmets and then a couple of different hair options.
Yay!
Right
I'm gonna
on.
treat
Let's,
Shiva like a
take look at
Barbie doll and
variations.
just keep dressing her up.
So this one is shield based.
That's a good
She
outfit,
gets
too.
Different special moves.
Okay, she's
She
Shao
gets a
Kahn.
shield charge, which is great for closing space, and it leads to combos.
She is a combo character. I love it.
She also gets this shield spin.
Uh-huh.
When you amplify that, she knocks them away, and this is a crushing blow. And it's for just doing it 3 times.
Okay,
So, the
so like
third time you
Liu
do it,
Kang.
you're gonna get
Awesome.
really big damage for combos.
She's got a total
And then
con
she gets
toss.
this shield toss, and this replaces her standard fireball.
Okay.
So this you can hold it, and it will absorb projectiles, like blast through them, and do a
Cool.
crushing blow, and do additional damage. So like,
So she's the only character
if
aside
she
from
holds
Sub-Zero
it,
who can do
releases it,
that.
Sub-Zero does ice ball. It'll go
Yeah.
past his ice ball, blow that up. It's off screen, and then she gets a crushing blow.
I love that. It's a big deal for me.
That's great.
No
So
more
a
projectiles
weapons-based
and no more
version of
jumping.
Shiva for that one.
Exactly. So she gets counter zoning, better mid range, and then probably the best combos, or some of the best combos she can have. And
Let's take a look at the final variation, which I am super excited about.
yeah, this one is super fun to me. It's
Oh, new outfit.
50-50 mix-up based.
Oh,
and
great,
rushdown based.
50-50s.
She gets this Death March. It's like
Death
a
March.
stance. She can start charging forward, and you can cancel it. Or you can let it go and do the big boot. The big boot's a high, but it's plus on block. And it has a crushing blow if you let her run across the whole screen.
There's
and
the
then she
cancel.
also has other options from it. She can do the back 3, which I showed earlier, which is the overhead. She can pop you up and get combos. So it's like combo starter, mix-up tool, cancel tool, all in one. Then she gets the slow grab.
Oh, a low
And
grab. Sick.
This leads to an amplified, which sets up dot
Why does it do
damage.
less damage than a
Dot is
regular
the
throw?
backdash,
Netherrealm,
which
please.
jump out, so it, like, limits
Either
their
nerf the throws or
ability,
buff these
they're gonna
command
take a
grabs. They're
bunch of
too
damage.
weak.
And then she also gets a crotch grab. And that leads to a combo
Nice.
starter as well. She can actually do that twice.
What?
in the same move to
That
cash out.
Oof.
was
like,
expensive for only
big
30%.
Oh, man.
So
But
see,
it was
you can
fun to
see
watch.
She has a crotch grab and a low grab.
I like that. She has
The
mix-ups.
like sell themselves.
She had a
can do,
booty
like,
too. Is trying to peek out
any
from
of
that
her overhead
outfit.
strings, do the low instead. She can mix up the back 3 overhead and the low grab. She could just run up and just do them raw. Like, this is the version for sure if you just want to do high-low mix-ups all day, that's what I want to do.
High-low mix-ups are fun, but
Grab,
command
grab,
grabs are
grab, particular
better.
Animations all over the place, like just exactly what I'm looking for. I'm very excited to play Shiva for sure.
Right, like a simple
That says
example
Tyler all over it.
would
Yep,
be
it
her
does.
back 2 is
Back
mid
2?
overhead, and you can do back 2 and then cancel into the low.
Nice.
And that's going to keep them guessing. So
I'm not a fan of
the options
50-50s,
are
but
unsafe,
if my favorite
but it's,
character
like,
has them, I
high-risk,
guess that's
high-reward
okay.
play style. Like, it's a total YOLO, like, just go ham, mix them up. You're going to do a lot of damage, you're going to take a lot of damage if you're wrong, but Shokan don't care.
Right. And just like Fujin, there a lot of different types of players will want to play her for the different variety of variations she does have, because they all play very differently.
Yeah, they're all, like, kind of, like, high-risk, like, mix-up, but it's different styles. Like, it's, like, grabs, 50-50s, and then the stomp mix-ups, and then kind of more honest footsies of the shield variation.
So I'm
and all
wondering how
kinds.
much
So it
damage
depends
you
on
get when you do
how you want
anti-air
to play
throw,
the high damage
amplify,
play
and then
style
uppercut.
that suits you,
Because if
with
that's like a
still
good chunk of
being in
damage,
that
that's good.
archetype
Because
she
I love
does.
Devora for the anti-air, but it's only good one time.
Let's take a look
With
at
Shiva,
the
it's going to be
fatal blow.
good for the whole match, as long as the damage is decent. Oh, punch walk. Well, that's a fatal blow again. That's the retrocade stage. Oh my goodness. So in the background, we have the pit. Check that out. And it's all pixelated looking. As long as she has either a mid or a low that is decently quick, she will be an okay character. But if she doesn't, that's going to make her much, much tougher to use. I'm tired of down one jailing. I want a character with fast nades. As long as she has that, we're good to go, and she's exactly what I wanted. I love him. Okay, big old mids.
So this string is 4-2, and it's kind of like his baseline, like, go-to string. It's got a crushing blow.
Sweep.
It's good for punishing.
Pop up.
One neat thing is
Uppercut sweep there.
yeah, he
Throw.
uses his guns and his data spike a lot, which is pretty cool. Both of his throws have
Ooh,
crushing blows.
that's a fun one.
Typical crushing blow requirement,
Oh,
which is always
God.
really strong in his scheme.
No one likes that. No one likes the 50-50 throw crushing blows.
Spikes coming out of his feet. That's incredible.
Do you think their data spikes as well? Like, can he upload stuff with his feet?
That'd be fun.
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's.
Yes.
I think that's canon. Sure.
They're probably just for holding him in the
let's take a
ground
look at,
whenever like
his
an
his
earthquake or
normals.
a big force is trying to
Okay,
knock him
so-
over.
Yeah, his 4-2
That's a
is
mutilous
awesome as
starter.
a stagger strain. He can do throws after it.
Cool.
You can loop it. I'll do the crushing blow here. This is just for doing a counter hit or punish.
Okay. Oh, but it's a knockdown. Flat damage, 27. I hope all the crushing blows do less
This is
damage because these
Robocop,
don't hurt
his
very
back
bad, which is
two
good.
Bops you and it's like his combo starter.
Bop.
Robobop.
So
Is it
this
an overhead?
interesting. His back one is like his fastest hit. And
Okay.
the bombs are part of the normal. You can do close, medium, or far. So
We
it's
called
like a
that. We
special
called
move,
that.
Basically.
Nice.
His back three is a low with really good range. He doesn't really have like a great overhead to mix them up, but
Good.
it's pretty good. And this is like his main
I like
pop-up
that.
forward 4. Really good range, decently
With punish,
fast,
meatless
but
combo starter. Let's
the
go.
last hit's a high, so you can just duck and punish it. So you can't just do it willy-nilly, but if you like whiff in
I love
front
the
of
term
them,
willy-nilly.
you're gonna get hit by that, bigly damage.
Bigly damage.
Big
Let's
League
take
Chew.
A look at some specials from the default.
So this is his default loadout.
Cool.
He of course has the auto 9, and it is a great projectile. It's super fast.
Oh
You
God.
amplify it
It's
for
like
really good
unreactable.
damage.
Cool. The big old
And the
gun.
Cobra Cannon.
Who is dropping
awesome.
that?
So probably the notable thing here is the pushback on block you amplify it, which I'm about to show. You go.
So it's like
way
Terminator.
back.
You can amplify
So
it
if
twice.
you're trying to
Wow.
slowly
It's a
advance
cannon.
through his- Yeah, I mean it makes sense.
Of course, they're
And
mids.
While it's a high, the other two hits are mid. So
Oh my
if
goodness.
you're trying to slowly advance, he can push you way back and just start that.
Grenade!
over again.
Oh, it's a mine. It
And he's
stays.
got this shoulder cannon, which is pretty similar to bombs in the past game. They're great for space control. He can put them out, force you to move. Then he has an anti-air gun, which is really
Okay.
fast,
Cool.
covers a ton of space,
I like it.
recovers pretty fast.
He has a
And
parry
he has
also.
this neat parry, and this is cool because it actually parries projectiles. Well, it absorbs them,
Okay.
and it acts as a parry for normal attacks. So
That's really strong. That's very strong.
I think we're about to show it.
Nice. Bonk. And he
this
can
has a
amplify
crushing
it, too.
blow, and the requirement is to parry a wake-up attack.
Oh, so like Liu
And
Kang.
this is one of
Cool,
my
yeah.
favorite crushing blows in Aftermath because it's simple, but it's so satisfying.
Bonk. Didn't get it. There we go. Just boom. So it's the exact same as the throw one. It's the same animation. Okay. Whoa.
So the shield is kind of
Kano
cool because
incoming.
it's got this really good zoning, and it's very hard to advance because of the Cobra Cannon pushback. And if you try to
Somebody in
counter
another
your
room just really
projectiles,
loves
you can
keep
absorb
away.
their
I don't know who it is,
projectile.
but they gotta
And then
calm
even when
down
you
a
get
bit for the next
close,
game because there's
you have
just
to
so
parry.
many
So
good
it's pretty cool.
projectiles.
I love the
And
new
then the,
reaction when the Kano had, where when you did the grab off of his wake up was really cool.
And then the shoulder cannon, that's directable, right, Stephanie?
Exactly. Yes. You
And
can
that
put
shoulder
in
cannon,
front
it
of
looks
where
like the
they're-
mine actually stays
behind
there.
them, yeah.
Maybe. It could detonate like right after it
amplify
lands, but it looks like it
gives
stays there for a good
different
amount of
properties to how the
time.
shoulder cannon will
So it may actually
work.
just control space and force you to jump.
Regular base, it will just knock you over and do more damage, but variations have different version of it that we're probably going to see pretty soon.
Ooh.
Let's take a look at variation 2.
Well, this is variation 1.
Yeah.
Oh, what
Okay.
variation 1? Sorry, my
Coolio.
my bad.
So
Command
this
grab.
is a command grab. Picks you up with status spike. And the fun thing is
You can change
amplifies
direction.
it. You can turn you around or actually carry you for a little while for really far wall carry. And
He's
it's super
Garrus.
fun to do because you're picking them up like they're a child.
Poor
something.
Jax.
And this has a crushing blow. It's true. For punishing a wake-up roll.
I like it.
So like the idea would be if you throw them into the corner, you think they're going to try to roll out of the corner, roll past you, you pause, do that, they're going to take a lot of damage. Then he has this advancing or retreating auto 9. And he'll slowly walk forward or back, and you decide at what point you want to let it go, or you can cancel it.
Cool.
You also look really
Wow.
intimidating, which I think is important.
Oh.
The animation
And then
team nailed his walk too.
It's so good, right?
Oh man.
And then lastly, he
Stun.
gets these amplified bombs, which, as Derek was saying earlier,
So he's like
up to
Sub-Zero.
reaction. Now they shock you, and he gets a combo starter.
Wow.
So this variation has a command grab and significantly better.
So he seems like
space
Terminator
control
in a
with
lot of
bombs,
ways.
Like the reward is
I'm
better.
not sure who's going to be better, but he seems like Terminator, but with like an emphasis on keep away and projectiles. But he still has like the cancel into throws.
Turn around and just walk
He has
with
like the projectiles that
very,
stun
very
you.
fun. It's-
All that same
yeah.
stuff.
Very obnoxious.
Let's take a look at variation 2.
Hooray.
So this one is
Ooh.
probably the best zone
Right in the
one.
shins.
His auto 9 becomes this low gun. Hits mid. I'm just calling it low gun because he goes low.
Does he duck other
But
projectiles? It
this
looks like he
is
does. He probably
super
ducks other
fast, And it
projectiles.
has a crushing blow for going under a projectile.
Oh, right in the crotch.
Ooh.
Somebody in NetherRealm just loves
They
shooting
do that
people in the
All the
pee-pee.
time.
He also gains this flamethrower, which is awesome for pressure. Because, you know, they're not knocked down, and then he gets a lot of advantage. He can go up, do his forward 2 pressure, do a throw, whatever. If the opponent hits a button, they're taking a huge risk. And then he gains this rocket, which to me is the star of this variation. It is awesome. It is super
So
fast.
annoying.
It has a long trail.
Oh, man.
It's really good if the opponent's
One of
jumping
my
around
buddies,
like
a fellow
maniac.
YouTuber, was like, I really hope
It
he's
will
not Jackie from
anti-air
MKX.
like
And
crazy. It's,
he's not,
it
but he
is a
seems very
HUD, but
good
it's very difficult
as
to
far as
react
keep
to.
away.
It's like one of those projectiles where the opponent's going to use a lot of mental energy, just kind of looking for it to duck.
All right.
And so basically,
and I
with that
love the
variation-
skin there too.
And if you amplify it, like
So
you
it's
saw,
like
it
that
goes a lot
variation, you
slower,
basically
it delays
kinda
it,
wanna
but it still
zone for
travels
a
very
while.
quick once it
And if
gets
they start to
going.
get close, use
So that's going to
the
counter
flamethrower
jumping,
to
that's
push
going to
right back,
counter
right?
a lot of stuff where you try to
Exactly. So
avoid
it's
the
like
initial
pretty good
projectile,
mix
which is
of
much
both
faster. It's going to catch you
flamethrower
doing stuff, so
and
that's the
then
whole
I
idea.
think the best zoning that he
And it
has,
knocks
for
down on
sure.
regular hit, which is
And
very
counter
scary.
zoning with the crushing blow from the low gun.
Yeah, it's a wild.
I'm all for
crushing blow.
counter zoning. The problem is in this game, counter zoning is more projectiles,
That's
which
all I'll
means
say.
you're just zoning
Let's go
also.
into,
You're not really
variation
counter zoning, you're just zoning back, but
So
better.
this one is like
Ooh, sector.
trap based kind of.
Cool.
But first he gets this shoulder charge. This is his
I like
armor
it.
breaking move.
Ooh,
And it has a crushing blow on itself by itself for countering from full screen.
so it's Raiden's again. It wasn't quite full screen though, it's just really far away.
Yeah, I think I'm doing it as an armor break now.
There it is, yep.
Oh yeah, that's right. So keep in mind that
So
if
this
you
is
do the
an
armor
example
break,
of
it
an
also
armor
triggers the crushing blow for all of these
Oh yeah,
moves.
that's a lot.
So if your armor break
This is
move has a
example of an
crushing
armor
blow
breaker
that's
that's
normally
only in
not
one
bad,
specific
you can still get it by using it to
which
beat breakaway or armor.
There's like 7.
So a fatal blow, for
10
example. There are
characters
very
that
few
have
moves that are
armor
armored
breaker like
outside of
that,
fatal
so
blow.
you're gonna have to
But that's
decide
the
if you want
example,
that
right?
armor break.
You can get a crushing blow in two
You're
different
either gonna
ways with
give
any
up,
move that
like,
is
the
used for
auto
counter
armor
breakaway.
9 or the command grab,
As long as that move already has a
too,
crushing
but
blow,
you'll
some
have
don't.
access to that. So it's always the balancing act of what do you prioritize.
We have another video still for variation 3.
Nice,
So this
nice.
changes his bombs. Instead of
Oh
the
my
regular
God.
bombs, he gets these police strip.
Damage over time and you
And
can't
that
run.
will do dot damage. It kind of works
Can't
like Aaron
jump.
Black's acid. And if he amplifies it, it becomes tear gas. So this normally does dot, but then also, if the opponent sits in it too long, they'll get
They fall
stunned,
asleep.
and then he
Oh,
gets
yo! He's a trap
You
character.
can have both out at the same time, which really, you can see this life bar really
Oh
adds up.
man.
Yeah, that's cool.
Melted him.
Okay.
Then he also gets this electrify move, and what this does is if the opponent attacks him, they will take damage. So this
Oh,
makes
okay.
him like the king of closing out games. Like he can
Does that work on projectiles too,
poop
though,
out
or
a bunch
just
of the
physical
couch
attacks we have to
hops,
hit him up
turn on the
close?
electric thing, and then the opponent
That's the
is just standing
question.
there, they're gonna die.
Because if
they
it's like
attack
any
him, they're
damage at
gonna
all,
die.
that's
So
going to
they're
make
just
him
gonna die.
king of running
So
out the clock.
if they
He can
have,
get a
like,
life lead and just
5%
activate that, and you're
left,
just screwed.
You're going to die.
Yeah,
Solid
just,
plan. It's
I
a
mean,
solid plan.
And
Yeah.
nasty in the corner too, probably as well. using all those
Exactly.
traps.
I wonder what the damage is on it compared to how much damage he
Let's take a look at
takes.
the fatal blow. Oh, go ahead.
I'll say after this.
Here we go, fatal blow, baby. Cuts him up the middle, smack him on the head, pick him up, take some data, check their colon, and then Ed just comes in because he was apparently watching. I want like Ed to have some pom-poms, like he's my cheerleader. That'd be great.
I love Ed 209. The roar always gets me. That's so awesome.
Oh yeah.
Why does he roar?
Because he's cool.
You can.
So you were gonna say something before the fatal blow there?
Just overall, you can see what I mean. Where his normal attacks are just, what are my 3 ranged moves? Like what, it's.
My initial
there's
fear
not
with
a lot of
Robocop is it seems like his
complex
normals
stuff
are
here, but
just
then his
okay,
variations,
whereas
the
his special moves are super good.
It's like, oh, I
So
feel
you're gonna
like
get a lot
David
of casual
Roth
players who
or
only do
Donut or
special
Japanese
moves with him,
character.
kind of like Sub-Zero. I have fought so many
pretty
Sub-Zeros in
neat,
Combat League who only do special
design
moves. They refuse to do any normals.
Absolutely.
And I think that's
and
gonna
it's
be
looking
Robocop, for at least the first couple of weeks. Because he seems very good at like everything but his normals, which are just okay. Alright everyone, so that's about it for the combat cast. Real quick, my thoughts on Shiva and Robocop. Shiva looks to be pretty much everything I wanted her to be as a character. She has the overhead throw and the low throw, which is awesome. She has a command grab, and most importantly of all, an anti-air command grab, which I'm going to abuse so much if you don't stop jumping on me. And oddly enough, even though I was joking, that anti-air throw does everything I wanted it to. It crushing blows, it starts combos, all that crazy stuff. I didn't think it would do half of those things, so if you jump a lot in Combat League, be careful against Shiva. I'm also very pleased that Shiva seems to have a lot more combos than I was expecting. I thought she would be just a grapple character, like a single string into command grab, and that was it. But instead, she looks a lot more like Terminator. She has a lot of combo routes she can do, and her combos can go on for quite a while. You can even do the same special move twice and spin 2 bars to keep the combo going. So not only does she have very fun throws and an anti-air throw and 50-50 mix-ups with her throws, but she also has some fun lengthy combos as well. Now the damage she gets from those combos didn't seem as crazy as Terminator's, but even so, she seems like a lot of fun and I can't wait to play her. A lot of you watching already know she's the character I was the most excited for, and I think I still am the most excited to play her. And as for Robocop, he's not quite the keep away character I was worried he would be. He still seems like he'll be very good at it, and his special moves seem a bit too strong. However, even so, he does have some fun strings, he has some combos he can go for. He's not purely a keep away character. He can get up close, he has mix-ups and cancels on block, all that cool stuff. So while I do think a lot of casual players are going to abuse him from full screen and try to be just pure keep away, I can still see players at a higher level going in, doing frame traps and cancels on block to keep the pressure going. So in other words, even though his keep away does look very strong, he's also strong up close as well, so I think players have a better reason to go in. Unlike some other characters right now who are much better from far away, so they just stay far away and never come in, I think Robocop is good up close too, so they have a reason to actually come in and fight you. But at any rate everyone, that's about it for the video. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below, it really does help my channel out a ton. And finally, why not keep that combo going by subscribing and ringing that bell? That way you never miss a future video. Make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdogs.